welcome back to another week of the Daily 5 at 10, your daily 5-ish minute Estley update. I'm your host, Jasmine Tramp.
And I'm Zeke.
Today is Monday, January 30th. As we come to a close on the first month of the new year, we couldn't help but think of so many opportunities and events that will be coming up this year.
Yes, and that includes working with different departments here at the SLA and with all of you Slayers. So whether it's projects such as filming outside the studio or coming on to the Daily 5 at 10, we know that there could be some questions if you have never been in front of the cameras before.
So we thought it would be a great idea to become Mythbusters for our day and clear up any uncertainties about coming in to film a segment on the Daily 5 at 10.
And speaking of myths, it's National Draw a Dinosaur Day. So go and grab your art supplies and get drawing on these beautiful mythical creatures as you watch today's episode.
Dinosaurs are not myths.
Yeah, okay. Next thing you're gonna say is that Olive Garden's breadsticks aren't a myth. There's no way they're endless. But before we can hit you with the facts, let's just get right into today's episode.
The first myth about being on the Daily 5 at 10 show is that you have to film it all in one take. Many people have the misconception that once they get into the studio, they have to be ready to film with no practice. This is not true at all. We like to do a couple of dry runs in front of the camera just so that we can get a feel for the script. If anyone stumbles on some words or loses their place, it is no problem to start over or start off where you last were.
The second myth is that you won't have a mug to take home. Guests of the Daily 5 at 10 show will always get a mug to take home as a thank you for joining us.
The third myth is that you have to memorize everything that you have to say word by word. Definitely a myth. We have teleprompters that also double as our camera, so you can read the script with what you need to say. The teleprompter will also adjust to the speed of how you choose to read, thanks to our teleprompter warrior, Angela.
The fourth myth is that you'll be going into the studio with no guidance on what to do in front of the camera. This is far from the truth. When you come into the studio, Edward Carnivore Durrance will give you a little tour and direct you on where to sit and which camera to face. He will also instruct you on where to put your hands and how to sit to make sure that you look your very best.
The last myth is that you won't have fun. We promise that once you find your footing and get comfortable in the studio, it'll be a lot easier than expected and will be a fun time. Plus, it'll be really cool to learn about all the tech that goes into making a 5-minute segment.
And that's been just some of the myths busted about coming on to the Daily 5 at 10 show. Check out us next week. We'll be taking a look at the famous myth about whether or not a 2014 Prius can really fly.
What?
Regardless, we hope that this segment answered a few of your questions that you may have when it comes to the studio and filming.
And with that, this next segment is nothing but facts. It's time for
What's Going On in the SLA?
We have a birthday to celebrate. This past weekend, our very own Hector Solis celebrated a birthday.
Happy birthday, Hector. Great work last week on the NFL football pool. And don't forget to check your SLA inbox for a birthday surprise from Jasmine and I.
We also have a work anniversary to celebrate. Today marks 17 years that our VP of Technology, Bonnie Gonti, has been with the SLA.
Thank you for all that you do, Bonnie. And as always, we salute you for your service.
The Last Minute Crew is throwing the SLA's first ever Super Bowl party on Sunday, February 12th from 2:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. The event will be at 2075 Diamond Boulevard, Suite H180, Concord, in the Dave & Buster's Fun and Cheer event room. Please contact Eric if you have any questions.
Our SLA annual meeting will take place on February 15th at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. As we continue to navigate the future, we will be getting updates from our chair, Janet Beaver, and our CEO, Ben McKay. We will also be featuring keynote speaker Nancy Giordano, an expert in artificial intelligence, as she challenges us to think differently. More details are to come, so please stay tuned for any updates.
We have the AM Best Delegated Underwriting, MGA, and Surplus Lines Market Update streaming live on Tuesday, February 21st from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Our very own Chief Industry and Regulatory Officer, David Kadama Jr., will moderate a panel discussion about the growth of MGA, MGU, and program business in the surplus line and specialty insurance industry. Please speak with the manager if you would like to attend.
Our CE course, Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion You Can Use, Part 2, Unconscious Bias, co-sponsored with the Excess Line Association of New York, will take place on Thursday, February 23rd from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Joining us on the panel are experts who will discuss practical steps that insurance producers and professionals can take to identify unconscious bias and address it on an organizational level. Please speak with your manager if you would like to attend.
And with that out of the way, it's now time for the Daily Giveaway.
So, Jasmine, what's today's National Day?
Today is Draw a Dinosaur Day, and today's winner is going to receive a $25 gift card to Amazon.
Can you draw a dinosaur?
Can you?
Yeah, well, did you draw one today?
I did. You want to see?
Yeah. Wow.
Can I see yours? Wow.
Yeah, mine's pretty cool, right? It's got teeth. Pretty accurate as well.
Yes, very.
Should we pick a winner?
Yes, we should.
All right, yeah, sorry about that. Just really excited to see your drawing. All right, today's winner of the dinosaur prize, no, it's not a dinosaur, Amazon prize is Robert Bunyak. Congratulations.
Try to triceratops this. Into the winner's jar you go. And don't forget to email us at 5at10@slaycow.com to claim your prize, or if you have any comments or questions about the show.
And before we end, we'd just like to say happy birthday to Hector.
And congratulations to Bonnie. Replacing your daily work coffee break, I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Zeke. Thank you, and good night.
How do you say candle in French?
No, it's light. Oh, I don't know what candle is actually. Candle. Okay, I'm going.
Everything sounds better in French.
No way.
So fancy sounding. How?
It's bougie.
Bougie, really?
Yeah, bougie. Bougie.
Bougie. Now we know how to say candle in French.